So at the end of the day, the reason why we use Selenium for our automated software testing is to help us create that perfect framework that's going to help us achieve all of the benefits that I mentioned before. It's going to help us to create a framework that's reusable, meaning you can take its code and reuse it for other purposes. That's scalable, meaning you can take the framework and run it on 1 VM or run it on 2 billion VMs. It doesn't matter. The framework is easy to maintain. That framework is self-documenting, meaning if you read a test, you know what that test does, and that's it. Easy to understand, easy to know what the requirements are based on the test of the framework. The framework is flexible, meaning that if you need to run one test, you can. If you need to run 10 tests, you can. It doesn't matter. The framework can handle it. And the other thing that Selenium is going to help us do is create a framework that is not keyword driven, that is not the perfect framework. And I personally came from a background of keyword driven frameworks, so I can tell you by my experience that keyword driven framework approach sucks, and it is not the way to write the correct framework. We should not do it, and I'll teach you the right way to do it, the best way to do it, so that you can be efficient using Selenium and any other tool. Doesn't matter. The framework style is what's going to be taken to your next job and next job and next job, so that you can easily just plug and play. Plug in the framework, run it, it works, no problem, easy to maintain, and all of these other beautiful aspects of the framework, which make it perfect. And Selenium will help us to get to all of these goals because of all of the little tiny benefits that it has. And as we go through all of the lectures, you guys will learn to understand how each of these components comes into play into our frameworks, and how we actually go towards achieving each of these steps of a perfect framework.